at the Temple of Palor, and a large white man stands at the altar. He seems to be giving a sermon at the moment.
Looks like the church opened up is running fine from here.
Dothor and John recognize him. The rest of you don't.
Let me tell you about this here dude Palor. He is a righteous man. He is very fantastic. He makes a fantastic chicken, and that is to say, he deserves all your blessings. Oh, hello there, people. Is that my good Dan Dothor over there? Dothor, come on up here.
He's using his proper name.
I love you, Dapper Papa. This with your fabulous hair. It is magnificent. Look at this. Now this is what you get if you take good care of your hair. Obviously, I do not take good care of my hair. That's why it is all gone. But run your fingers through this. It is like running your fingers through silk. If it is. So you don't mind if I do this, Dothor. Of course you don't. I'm just going to put my fingers through your hair and just rub off through this. And let me just show everybody. Everybody, come up here and touch his hair. Everybody, don't be shy. Get up here on the front row. Everyone get up here and touch his hair. Yes.
You get here!
Well, I was asked to come here by our good friend today.
Hi.
Do not come up here. Come up here and touch his hair. It is like silk. It's like slicing a knife through cake, but it's hair. And I think that's what makes it the most fascinating part of all this.
You guys stop telling people to touch my hair, please.
No. And that relates to my original sermon about why you should not have unprotected sex.
Kathleen, while this is going on, and you look inside and you just sort of watch it and just shake your head, you notice that several canaries have perched upon your shoulders as you're standing outside the church.
I assume these aren't natural canaries.
They don't feel natural to you. They feel familiar, though. Almost comforting to you that they're there.
Now, don't everybody tell me about this hair. It is. Now, come on, all my brothers, join me in singing a prayer to Palor. Swing low, chariot, coming forth to carry us home.
I see that these lectures.
I see that everything is going fine here. I'll be going now.
You'll be surprised, to be honest, Dothor. These sermons are actually better than the previous priest.
Yeah, the previous priest kept going on about how people were possessed and disappearing in his closet. So
I have aimed to make choices entertaining, if you will.
Alright, so you leave the Church of Palor.
Bye!
Bye! That could go on forever, but a cameo needs to be kept short so you can love it even more when it happens again.
Dude, seriously, started channeling Eddie Murphy halfway through that.
Sweet little chariot. That's forever cross it off my bucket list. Next time you go in there, he's gonna be in blackface. You see, then I'm not a PC anymore. I don't have to worry about being racially assailed.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, you guys say hi to Eli and say hi to you. Say your blessings to Palor, and what are you guys gonna do?
Okay, do we all see the canaries?
Yes. In fact, they look kind of odd to you, just sort of perched on this person draped in a dark cloak, the face covered in fucking blindfold on, and
I've got to imagine it's going to be the strangest situation too, especially if I have something over my mouth too to cover the smoke. We're going to think this is some weird kink thing.
All you have to do is have some scales and aim a dagger down, and you're Lady Justice.
Sensing your uncomfortableness with the situation, the canaries fly off.
Bye.
That was unusual.
You gonna charter another ship?
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's gonna be 6 days by ship, and 1 mutation roll.
7.
Ooh, What is 7? 7 is... your jaws start to hurt, and your teeth become much sharper.
Oh.
Of all the rolls you've made, you've avoided the speech problem. I like that.
I suppose that's great, but...
Well, eating meat will be easier now.
That is true.
It's true. You spend 6 days...
we might have to cut out some things, though. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I don't think you're going to want to do that anymore.
Why do you have to bring up that?
Well, I figured if I brought up the blowjobs, you'd be embarrassed.
Okay, that one. Okay.
I would be in character.
All right. Hold on a moment. One wasn't enough.
All right,
Okay.
now read me around town.
All right.
Leave me around town. I'm a
All right.
gimp.
So,
So you guys are in Wyrmwick on the 7th day. It's about early afternoon.
Leave me around on a leash and call me your whore, Nick.
No.
all
You guys are in Wyrmwick.
right. So,
Focus.
we're reporting to you, Muzarog, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You managed through your connection with Albert to get an audience with Muzarog, and Muzarog says, hello. Are you going to be there, by the way, Kathleen? Or are you going to be
No.
with Albert?
Yeah.
All right.
You're with Albert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hello again, Muzarog. Our term at Vante Tower has finished, as you can tell, and well, we have to deal with this Demon Baron thing, and any direction that you can provide in terms of what needs the most immediate attention would be most appreciated.
Well, the Demon Baron seems to follow a straight path, which makes it much easier to hold off his hordes. The problem being that this path leads directly to Wyrmwick.
Right.
It follows the roads. It hasn't cut through anything. So we're assuming it's going to follow the road to Sharn's Pass, and then finally south to Wyrmwick, or maybe it'll go north to Colin Grove. We don't know.
Indeed.
We've noticed that we can hold the horde off, and we can halt the advance of the Glass Road, but we don't know of any way of making the Glass Road recede.
Indeed. Has there been any word from Felbrig? Has that been completely taken by the Demon Lord? Have they been untouched by the Demon Baron?
Felbrig only trades with us. They still trade with us. They've managed to hold their own against the Demon Baron, though. They too report of the Glass Roads extending over their own. How far, we don't know. But they continue to trade with us, so we assume that they're okay.
Mhm.
They're the silent type over there.
Yes.
Proud of their own heritage, if you will.
Indeed. Just thinking of where would be a good place to investigate to see if there's been any changes or irregularities in the approach to the Demon Baron with the Glass Roads. I mean, again, it's at around Holman Falls, or is it past Holman
What
Falls
the
already?
fuck are you asking, Skitch?
I'm thinking out loud.
Oh.
I'm thinking about, has the Glass Roads reached Holman Falls? Is it past Holman Falls?
What you were told was that the Glass Roads reached Holman Falls, and now they're following the road out of the falls, that main road out of the falls towards the pass.
Okay. Oh. Has anyone investigated Holman Falls since the Glass Road has passed by it?
Can't get past the Glass Road, so no.
That could be something, if we could get past the Glass Road.
If you'd like to see for yourself, head to Sharn's Pass, then head east. You'll reach the Glass Road within no time. I'd say maybe a day or so by travel from Sharn's Pass, and you'll reach it.
Fair enough. That seems to be at least a place to start, I would suspect. I mean, what do the rest of you think?
It's probably the best way to go to see for themselves.
I mean, Dother, Dinar, you've had a bit of contact with the Demon Baron as well. At least you've been exposed to what Demon Baron's doing. Do you feel that this is a good course of action?
Well, it seems like the only course of action, so
All right.
best to proceed.
We know so little about him. We just know that he's, well, got a huge frickin' swamp army that we can't beat.
Quite. All right. Okay. I think
All right. Well, if you want to investigate it, feel free. But I wish you luck. If you could report on the status of Holman Falls for us, we can get no scouts over there, and you seem to be very apt at completing these much more difficult missions.
if we can find any information about Holman Falls, either the status of the community or its people, we'll be sure to report back.
Excellent. In that case, I will take my leave. I wish you well.
Mm-hmm. As you.
All right. And you step out of the office and you head to Albert's Manor.
All right.
Okay.
Kathleen, your breath.
Was that like a Batman transition?
My breath, my ears, my
Still part of the
nose.
transformation. I'm so sorry, Kathleen.
Well, Kathleen, we talked with Mozarag, and we basically have as close to an assignment as we're going to have for now.
What is that?
We're going to attempt to go to Holman Falls.
Excellent. Well, then we should leave immediately.
Indeed. Apparently no one has been able to get past the glass roads, but if there's a way to get past, and that will at least give us some insight about how the Demon Baron is expanding its influence. So,
Good. I look forward to kicking his monkey ass.
I don't believe it's a simian, but
All of you guys look like monkeys to me now. It's part of the dragon thing.
That was awfully mean. That was actually kind of depressing. That was emo.
You all smell like monkeys.
All of you are stinky monkeys.
all right. So,
That was kind of emo of her, man. What was up with that?
I don't know. I called him a monkey and I had to justify it.
Stinky
all
monkey.
right. Anyways,
I wish I was a stinky monkey.
all right.
Well, I was a monkey.
Well, knowing your tenacity about it, I suspect we'll be leaving immediately.
As soon as we can.
All right.
Have things you'd like to do, by all means.
I have my supplies. I'm ready to go.
Everybody have supplies ready to go? Or you
Yeah, ready to go.
Yep.
Before we set off, I'm actually going to try and talk privately with Kathleen.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, the changes that you're undergoing, they seem to be getting more and more uncomfortable every time a new one emerges. It seems it's more extreme than the last one, and well, even though it's slowed down to an extent, I mean, it's not stopping. And I just have to ask, because you have been told that Bahamut can stop these changes at any time that you might wish. Is there a reason that you're still allowing them to continue?
Well, I'm not sure if I don't want to be his daughter yet. I owe a lot to Wyrmwick, to Albert, and I feel that even though these things are strange, they're random, and a lot of times unappealing, there are a lot of bonuses to them. And having the power of Bahamut at our side is, well, you've already seen it's a great ally. I'm just not entirely sure if I want to say no to that.
Well,
I need time to think about it. The goals Bahamut asks and the ones that I have personally seem to coexist, so at the time I'm quote-unquote comfortable with where I'm at.
I know that you're loyal to Wyrmwick, but you don't have to make yourself a martyr.
I wouldn't be a martyr, but it would be different. Even turning into Bahamut's daughter, or his first child, it's not an end. It's just a different Kathleen. Are you alright, Dother?
I'm not really sure I see things the same way as you. Might as well.
Well, maybe I don't.